Oh, you wore your hair down.
Yeah, I did. That's why I said it's hot in here because my hair's down. Hi, guys. I know that here it shows we're not live yet, but we are live. I can see us.
Oh, okay. There we are.
Welcome. Live chat. There we go. There you go.
Oh, we're not with. Oh, there we are.
The sync is off a little. There's a 5-second delay or something.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Welcome to our Hurley's Hand-Dyed Podcast YouTube video.
Our first one of 2022. I was typing up our thing today, Hurley's Hand-Dyed, and I had to change it because I had put 2021. I just got used to that. Now it's 2022.
Now it's 2022.
So if you're out there, say hi. So
welcome to our new subscriber who just subscribed, Shannon. Welcome. We just got a new subscriber as we were logging in.
Oh,
welcome.
She's one of my people.
Oh, yay. Hi, welcome.
Thank you for coming on. There we go.
And hello, Christine from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Welcome. Is that one of those you were trying to message?
Yes, I did. Yes. Thank you, guys. If you've never been with us before, we try to have a lot of fun, and you'll get to see some of our yarn before it hits the network, hits the shops. But
let's introduce ourselves first because we haven't even done that yet.
Oh, we just start talking. That's us.
I'm Amber from Amber's Craft Place on Instagram and Facebook, and I just changed my name on TikTok, but I'm going to change it to something else because now it doesn't apply. I just changed it to Amber the Expat, but that doesn't apply anymore, and I'll explain that in a minute. I was Tumblr Insanity, and I think you can still find me with Tumblr Insanity, but after 30 days have passed from the change, I can change it again to something more accurate to what I'm doing.
Okay, and I am Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and YouTube, Facebook. I'm Hurley's Hand Dyed on YouTube, and I'm Crystal Skies Handmade on Etsy. If you like cotton, that's where my cotton stuff is on Etsy and Instagram. What would I do without her?
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm the daughter.
No, no, I may be the taller, but she's the mother.
I'm the mother and she's the daughter. So, my hair.
Oh, hello, Robin, my Pink Stamper Crafts from Mapleton, and Kathy Edwards from Maine, and Denisha Brittle. Hello, welcome.
Hello, guys.
Hi, guys. There's some new ones.
Yeah, so if you're not subscribed, please push the button down below to subscribe. Hit the bell so you'll know when we come on. We try to come on every 2 weeks, but this last month, we didn't come on.
We were going to do it the first, and
it was New Year's Day.
It was New Year's Day, and we were both tired. And then on the 8th, I was still sick. I got a sinus infection, so I had to take a break. I finally am talking again a little bit without sounding super sick.
So if you are new here, we do a lot. We do our yarny stuff, and we show what we've done, our crafts and stuff like that, and you'll see some hand-dyed yarn. And then today we'll do an owl crate unboxing. I joined Owl Crate again.
Oh, hi, Aunt Shell. Aunt Shell's on too.
Nice.
Sometimes we do other random videos too. I'm still editing our video from Cancun.
I was going to say that's not on yet.
No, it's not. It's a lot of work editing sometimes. And because I've been sick, I've just wanted to do other things and just sit mostly. So,
and we actually did one where we showed dyeing yarn. And we were at Amber's house in Blackfoot, Idaho at that time. So that was last summer, I think, maybe before last summer.
I think so. So hello. Okay. Hi, Renna. She's watching from Cold for Them, Texas. And Kathy, cold there in Maine. Other than that, great. She said, awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
And Lori Armstrong. Hello. Welcome. Guys. First time here.
Yeah. Hi. We've had a nice week, really. I mean, it's been very cold, but we've had sun, and we had gotten hit with snow a couple weeks in a row. So, which is, I'm not going to say it's unusual for Utah, but it's
usual for the past 5 years.
Yes, for the last 5 years, we have not had a lot of snow. So, but yeah, it's nice to get it. And the people that ski, they love it. They're just loving it here because we have a bunch of nice ski resorts here. In fact, we have the Olympic ski resort here.
Well, we
2000
and 2000.
2000. Okay.
We had the Olympics here in 2000.
Right. So.
Lori said she thinks Fiber Floozy introduced her to us. Probably. She introduces a lot of people.
Yeah. She's been real good to us.
We're so thankful for her.
We are. We're still trying to hit that
1,000
points.
That's our next. We're getting closer. But so if you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. Just
tell your friends
and
feel free to post us on Instagram. Yeah.
And share. Well, and it's not going to be as weird as we thought it was going to be.
No. We've had a little bit of change of plans here.
Yeah. So should I tell them?
Yeah, tell them now.
Well, okay. So for those of you who are new here who don't know, my husband and I were supposed to be moving to China to teach. And we've been working on getting our visas since May, June. Well, we had some changes this week because of everything that's going on. My husband's school actually emailed him on Thursday night and said they were canceling his contract. And my school had emailed me on like Tuesday saying, we're not going to send anyone till probably May. So if you want to cancel, we understand. So we're not going to China anymore. So I feel like I just lost half a year of my life because I quit a full-time job.
Yeah,
I was supposed to be teaching this year and I quit because we were going to go to China. But now we have other options right now. Dave is applying to a job in Colorado. And we have some information from a school district in Vegas. The Clark County School District in Vegas actually approached me about some jobs. They have a whole bunch of job openings too, like because they have like 300 schools in their district or something.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk to them on Tuesday. And that one could be for this school year. They're continuously hiring for the school year. They have openings right now as well as for next school year.
I'm sure everybody does. So
and we're looking here too. And I officially am a sub now. So I can sub and
so you can start.
I have to, no, I can't start Monday because Monday is Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, sure.
Then Tuesday, Alpine is closed.
Oh.
Because of, I told you yesterday and Tuesday, they're taking the days off because of
they're
COVID.
doing short weeks. Yeah. And doing online.
So they're doing some cleaning and stuff. So yeah, so my life has changed. So I don't know where I'm going to be in a week. I really don't. I don't know where I'm going to be in a month. So we will probably be here for a bit. I mean, my mother-in-law said we're welcome in their house for as long as we need to be. She was very nice about it, which I'm thankful for.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sad about not going to China because I was really excited about it, but it is what it is. I mean, it's nothing that happened is our fault.
Right. So any comments that I can't see?
Denny said, that's great. And Lori says, are you international bachelorette trained? No, I have my bachelor is from here. And right now I have an Idaho teaching license. In the States, I can get licensed in any state with reciprocity. So basically I'll turn mine in and I might have to do a couple things, but then I can get a license in their state. We didn't have to teach in China. We could just use our license that we had from here. So yeah, our prospects are open right now. Thankfully, we sold our house. We paid off our cars. We paid off our cell phones too, because we were making payments every month with our bill.
Oh, to buy it. Yeah.
So we paid off our phones. Like really? We only have our phone bill and like a few other things that aren't huge. So that's kind of a blessing. And we have money in the bank.
So yeah. So it worked out the way it worked out.
Rena says, God knows my future. Yes, but I don't.
Right. And being her mother, I'm excited that she gets to stay home, that they don't have to go to China, or that they're not going to China. I mean, mothers worry, and China's kind of right now. And so we were all worried. I know Shelley was really worried. Nikki was worried. My other sister.
Aunt Shell says all things happen for a reason. It's true.
That's right.
And I mean, every time we turn around, like we feel good about the decisions we've made. It's not like we feel bad about the decisions we've made, but they're leading us other places, I guess. Lori, I am actually an elementary teacher. My license is kindergarten through 8th grade. So I can teach up through 8th grade. I was teaching 5th grade, and my husband is a music teacher. He's K-12 certified. So he can teach band, orchestra, choir, anything music. And the Vegas place, I told you, they have openings for music too.
Right.
So they have elementary and music.
But
openings.
Jeff said Jeff has lived in Vegas. And he said even when he lived there, which was 10 years ago, at least, that he lived in Vegas.
Almost 20.
Yeah.
No, 20 at least.
He said the housing, the apartments and stuff are so expensive. He said
they're
at that
actually
time
cheaper than Utah.
He said they were more expensive. And at that time, he could only a 1-bedroom was $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
And that was when minimum wage was like $3. So yeah, it's a pricey town.
Marina said that's where trust comes in. And I am having to trust that things are happening. We're going to end up where we need to be. And every single job we've taken since we got married, it's especially with Dave with teaching, because he was a teacher before I was, he's felt like that's where he needed to be. Like that's the school he was meant to be at. And so right now he's been subbing in the Alpine district and they love him. They really like him. So, we're hoping if anything opens up that we can find something here, but at the same time, we need a job.
Right. Well, you can both sub, right? Like you said.
Yes. And I've been door dashing too.
So, and he has been subbing. So,
Lori says, I asked because my school district here in Indianapolis is in desperate need of teachers. Oh, in Indiana.
Right. Well, they are.
I've never lived there.
They are in desperate need of teachers.
They are
here.
Everywhere.
But they're not really, they're doing subs. I don't know if they're really posting jobs yet.
They are. They're posting some.
Are they?
I'm seeing things for like long-term subs. Like I can do a long-term PE sub position, but I don't want to sub PE.
No,
I'm sorry. Look at me. I am not athletic. I am not at all.
It's got like this.
Well, I need a face bra, like in Ally McBeal.
No, Allie.
Yeah, it was an Ally McBeal.
McBeal. Yeah, that.
Yes.
Right.
What's the Jen? Well, I call her Jenna because she was Jenna on 30 Rock.
The blonde.
Yeah. Jane Krakowski. She invented the face bra to keep your face from sagging. And
yeah, you wear it every night. I remember that. She made $1 million. So,
but anyway, we digress a lot. So if you're new here,
yeah,
welcome to our life.
If you throw something out there, we grab it and take off with it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, now back to our show.
So that was kind of my week. Now, what about you? Anything, or my month, I guess.
Right.
Because most of that changed last week, though.
Right. Well, I didn't do any yarn dyeing for a whole month.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to clear my shop out first, so that but I started yarn dyeing. What is today? Saturday. I started yarn dyeing about Monday. So I've got 6 new yarns to show you, and I've got 5 more drying in my drying room. Bathroom.
Because you can shut the door and it gets hot.
Yeah, and it gets hot. I used to use this bathroom in here, but now it's my son's been staying with me, and that's his bathroom because it has 3 vents. Now, who put?
And you can put the thing right on top of the vents.
Yeah, that's you saw there. I can put it right on top. So, and in the summer I can put it outside, but it's too cold here right now. They'd freeze. So,
but Denny just said no one wants to sub PE. That's fair. Sorry.
That's right.
Okay, so you dyed some yarn finally.
Yes, and that's about all I've been doing. Really, I haven't really done.
You
much.
Listened to some books. You got.
Oh yeah.
Audible.
He got. Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys, we haven't been with you since before Christmas. I got my Robin got me Audible for 3 months, so I've been listening to as many books as I can on there.
On the free ones, because Audible now, I don't know if none of you have done Audible. I don't know. Audible used to be where you just paid like your month and you got your 1 credit, and now they have the Audible monthly or Audible Unlimited, I think it is, and they have certain things that you can listen to for free. So as long as mom has her monthly subscription, which is for 3 months, she can access those free things as well as her 1 that she pays for.
And I haven't even got that 1 yet. Now it'll
carry over. I have 5 credits. I got an email this morning saying I have 5 credits.
Oh, okay.
Because Audible went through this morning, I think. So my next month.
Right. So yeah. So, but there's a lot of good free books out there too. I like fantasy and stuff, and I found a series, but it had the first 6 books were free, and then books 7 and 8 you have to pay for. So I don't know if I want to use one of my credits on that yet.
If you really like them.
I really like them that much, but I might even use my credits on books that I already have the books or have them on my Nook. I have some books. I have all the games of Court of Thorns and Roses, and the other one that she did. And I'm thinking about using my credits because I've read those books a couple times. I love them. So I might spend my credits on those. I don't know. It's hard, but
excuse me for a second. I'm gonna pull my hair back in a ponytail. I'm getting warm.
In my house, it's not warm. My feet are frozen. I did put socks on. I forgot my socks today.
I just run warm because I have an extra layer of fat. Although I am losing weight.
I know you.
I have lost weight, so.
Amber's got new coveralls.
Got overalls in the mail. I got them from Amazon, and they are really cute and comfy. And they fit really well.
To wear them all the time. Yeah, they fit nice on your shoulders.
They're not like, I didn't have to like tighten it super tight because sometimes they're way long or they're way short and you have to get them all the way down here, and it's like no.
Or they slide off the shoulders, and yours seem to stay on pretty good. But maybe you have good shoulders.
Well, and I think it's because the back here, it's so close in the
Oh,
back.
that's right. It goes into a
Mhm.
thing,
And
right?
a V.
Yeah.
Robin said, "Oh, good that you're listening to your Audible." Yeah, she's
Yes,
using
I
it.
am. Yes, I have. In fact, the first week or two, that's why I didn't dye any yarn. I did crochet. I was crocheting as I was listening. Because when you have books on a Nook or you have books on books,
Mhm.
you can't
It's
knit,
hard to read and crochet or
read
knit
and
and knit
crochet,
together.
yeah, at the same time. So this, I love books on tape, and actually Robin got me that, and then she got me a book on CD and a few other things. And so yeah, I had a nice Christmas.
Mhm. And we got you an Echo Show
Yeah, she got me an Echo
that
Show
Mom
that
doesn't
I'm
really know how to use.
no, it's my alarm clock now. Well, I tried to get my book say Audible, and then it said I wasn't attached to Audible or something, and so
I'll have to look at it today.
yeah.
Because
So
I thought we had it set up for you,
yeah,
but
anyway,
we'll get it figured
so,
out.
but
What else?
I haven't really.
I didn't get a lot for Christmas because we were moving to China.
So she got a bunch of
Got gift cards and some money, and which is fine. I mean, I'm thankful for gifts. I mean, we didn't need.
right.
I mean, I'm thankful for
Everything.
anything we got. I mean,
Right.
we didn't need a lot either, so that was good. But
right.
I say, did I get anything fun? Dave got me some packing cubes for my suitcase.
But you're not going to use. Oh, you got 2 sets of. You should get a hold of Christy.
I should.
Yeah. So
that's okay.
Because she can return them and get you something else.
Denny said, I agree. It's hard to read and crochet.
Yes,
it is.
It is. Even on the Nook, because on the Nook, I've got it in pretty big letters, not huge, but pretty big. Like I was saying, I can't read this unless I get way up there. So, so I'd have to prop it. And then every 2 stitches, I'd have to hit to turn the page, because it doesn't turn automatically. So,
well, you know what I got from Amazon this morning before we left that I'm so happy for, because we watch TV in our bedroom at night,
right?
And we have our little lamps that are like this big. They do not get super bright. So I realized last night as I was crocheting, I couldn't see. I had my phone and I was sitting it on my chest like this with the flashlight on, so I could see what I was crocheting. So I found a neck flashlight, like it goes around your neck and it's got 2 little lights that you can turn on and aim towards what you're doing. And it's rechargeable. I plugged it in when I left this morning. It was delivered at like 7:00 this morning. Wow. And I plugged it in when I left so I can use it tonight so I can see what I'm doing.
Why, you're letting your husband sleep? Is that what it is?
No, even with both of our lights on, I can't see to crochet because the overhead makes it so you can't see the TV.
All right.
It's so bright, like where it is and where the TV is, all we get is a reflection. So, I mean, it'll be better than this.
Yeah.
And I'm like looking up and I could see my shadow on the wall.
I've held a small flashlight in my mouth before to do something.
We should get you one of these. It was only like $20.
Yeah, but I don't crochet in bed.
Well, no, but even in like if you're crocheting, sometimes it's dark colors. Like if you're crocheting black.
Oh, I don't crochet black.
It's hard to see. They're all laughing at me.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
it's a good thing I have a large chest that can help hold my
the boobs to hold it up. Yes.
Like Dave just like looked at me like, all right, whatever. Like I can't see. I'm like, and I was crocheting with purple yarn that went from light to dark purple. So I was in the dark and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm trying to count and I'm like, was that a stitch or not? Did I miss a hole? Because when I'm doing the amigurumi, I'm crocheting in the round without attaching now. So like I learned on this.
She's going to show you a finished product, right?
I'll show you. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so this is my little gnome that I finished this week.
Thank you.
By the way, this is from a kit from Hobby Lobby that came with everything to make this, including the stuffing. So if you want to try amigurumi, Hobby Lobby has kits, and this is crochet. Yeah, amigurumi is all crochet.
Oh, okay.
You can knit animals too, but that's not called amigurumi, from what I understand.
Okay,
I could be wrong, but yeah, it came with everything. And look, but I learned. You can see the seam on the back of him and on his butt. I went back and forth, so it looks like his back is broken.
Broken back.
But I learned that with other patterns I've been following, that you can go in the round just as long as you're counting, and you can use a stitch marker to mark your round where your round started.
Because you increase as you go on the round on these.
Yes. So you got to remember where you are. But yeah, so this is my little Mr. Gnome, and he doesn't have a name yet. I've had a couple suggestions on Instagram and Facebook, but he doesn't have a name. But isn't he cute? I had to move his nose too.
Oh,
I measured it with his hat on, and I put his nose was down here.
oh, I would have put it up higher.
Well,
Well,
but it should be
almost
right
peeking out.
under.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I tried to do that. That's as close as I could get
Oh, okay.
because otherwise it's above because it wasn't quite wide enough to cover all the way.
Oh, okay.
But then I sewed him on. Yes.
So
So
cute.
yes. Okay, let's see. Denny says, I love neck lights. Sue Shires says, my daughter used a headband light once in the car at night. I could do that too. I've
Headband
thought the
Oh,
headlamps.
like,
Yeah.
headlamps. Yes.
Robin says, I love those, Amber. I got one a few years ago for traveling and bedtime knitting. Lori said, that's very inventive to do that with your chin and chest.
I wouldn't.
You know, if you got it, use it. Renna says cute. Denny says, hi, Mr. Gnome. And Jill's on. She waved.
Jill.
Hi. And Kathy said that gnome is adorable. Thank you. He is cute, isn't he?
Yeah, and from you said it was only like $4 or something.
I want to say it was between 4 and 8. I'm not sure. But either way, it included the stuffing, like I said. And I have a ton of stuffing left over too. It was like a long, skinny tube. And I thought, oh, I hope that's enough. But stuffing is funny. You just keep pulling and more keeps coming. I have like half the tube left.
Oh,
And actually, that's what I'm using on other things until it's gone. Because I got a kit from Amazon that came with a whole bunch of yarns and stuffing and stuff to do amigurumi.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I made this other thing out of.
Okay.
But it came with stuffing too, a ton of stuffing. So yeah, so
well, that other thing didn't take much yarn at all or much stuffing.
it didn't take any
Oh, nice.
because of the legs. So this is my little jellyfish and my first safety eyes ever. I've never done safety eyes. But because you crochet each leg separately and it says to leave a long tail to tie it on. That long tail, I just shoved it in the center. So that's the whole stuffing of this is just yarn thread or yarn leftover.
Okay.
So this actually has no stuffing in it. My little Mr. thing, and compared to Gnome, he's tiny and our dog tried to eat him yesterday. But Mr. Gnome can carry him around.
There we go.
Mr. Gnome's friend. I
figure
I might as well keep myself busy, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I have said those finished objects. I do have another finished object too.
Yeah, well, show it because
Okay. I
have
finished my
none.
hat. It's not as cute with my hair back in a ponytail, but my cute hat. And I put a pom-pom on it. This is my bubble beanie. I posted it on Instagram, so some of you probably saw it there, but my bubble beanie hat. It is a free pattern online. Yeah, I can't think. Oh, she said I keep all my clippings and use them for stuffing amigurumi. Yes, actually, this is actually stuffed with all the clippings too. From this one, I just kept the pile and put them inside of his hat.
Oh, okay.
That way you don't have to use as much stuffing.
That's why you didn't use all your stuffing. Nice.
Denny says, I just made my granddaughter some octopuses or octopi. There are 2 different schools of thought on that, and those are both accurate answers.
Okay.
They call them both octopus and octopuses and octopi. Depends on who you're talking to. But yeah, so that's my other finished object, my hat. And it matches both my light coat and my dark coat. And my heavy coat.
Nice.
Yeah. People are just saying hi. And thank you, Jill. She said super cute.
Well, thank you to all you new people. If you didn't start right at the beginning with us, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And give us a thumbs up. I mean,
And get some extra endorphins if you give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, it
Makes
helps
you
us
so
on
happy.
YouTube. It'll help push us up.
We're trying to get to the 1,000 subscribers, so then we can start looking at watch time. And if you get 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time a month, then you can monetize. Because now YouTube will put ads on our videos, but they're not paying us for them because we're not monetized. So yeah,
I mean, every
we
penny
need that.
counts.
Yeah, I was saying we need that extra 2 cents a month.
Oh, anyway.
Oh, Denny, thank you. She said, I love that hat color. It's an I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. And it's so soft.
As you can see, we don't always use our own yarn.
Well, and I've been because a lot of my yarn is in storage.
Yeah, all that stuff is still in storage.
Yes, Jill. No China. We're not going to China. I'm gonna cry. She's happy. No, but there's been some changes. Well, we saw too that all flights to China have been canceled for the next 21 days.
Yeah,
Because of China has new regulations or something. So I think that's why Dave's company finally emailed him and just said, we're just going to cancel it. Because at this point, we were going to be lucky if he was there by next school year, it felt like.
Yeah.
Because the embassy closed. I didn't tell them that story.
No.
passport is actually at the Chinese embassy for his visa. So he was close, like so much closer in the process. And he got an email on Friday, I think, of last week saying, hey, by the way, the Chinese embassy is closed because of COVID. So it's going to be a while for a lot of stuff. And that's
so it's sitting there.
I'm like, we need to email them and just be like, send it back.
Yeah.
But they probably already deposited the money order. So we're probably out that money.
Yeah, I don't know.
But his school said they'd reimburse him for costs if we had receipts.
Oh, they would for all this stuff? Oh, good.
My
nice.
school won't.
Yours
but his
won't,
will.
but yeah.
If we can find the receipts.
You should have kept them.
Should have, but
yeah. Anyway.
Sorry. Yeah. So no China. So we'll be in the US somewhere.
And I have no finished objects. I mean, I really do. I spent all the time listening, and I was making my dishcloths, and all my dishcloths are on my Crystal Skies handmade shop. That's my cotton. But and I did a lot of dishcloths.
Yeah. And I do have a whip.
Yeah. Yeah, she has a whip.
I made it further on my socks. Finally, because I took these with us when we drove to Logan to go visit, and when we drove just around. So they're further. I'm almost to the heel. Her
mismatched socks.
Well, they're close. They're the same yarn at least.
Yeah.
They're just off just a little bit.
A little bit, lot.
Yeah, about an inch and a half. But that's okay. I don't care.
Yeah. Nobody sees them but you normally.
Yeah. And I mean, these are comfortable.
I've had my wool socks so long. I mean, it's been about 4 or 5 years since I put out there. I sent people yarn and they made socks for me. And they're finally getting holes. And I don't just mean little holes. I have in the heels.
Because you wear them all the time.
Yeah, because I don't wear shoes in the house. I just wear my socks. So I started throwing out the one that's got the hole and keeping the other. And I'm wearing mismatched socks.
You can darn your socks, right?
And then you have this big thing on your heel where you've darned them, and that's not for me. I cannot stand anything in my shoe that's not flat. So
okay, a few things. Jill said new house. No new house yet. We got to figure out where we're going.
They're staying still with his,
right now. We're
Dave's family
with my in-laws. And Denny said that sock yarn is beautiful. I'm going to show you what it is. It's another Hobby Lobby. And it is their Cozy Toes by Yarn Bee, which is actually it's acrylic and 93% acrylic and 7% polyester for the stretch. So it's actually an acrylic sock yarn, which is nice. And this colorway is April Zing, which I got it a few months ago, so they do still have it. If you like it, in my Halloween yarn cozy.
That's what I've been using. I have a Halloween one I found.
Yeah, once we find a place to stay, I can get my yarn cozies
for
out
Christmas,
and sell them.
Tristan got me a big, my granddaughter, a big yarn sack. I mean, a big yarn.
Like a project bag?
Yes.
Okay.
And you know what I've done with it? I've put all my other projects bags in it.
Oh, nice.
So that they're all in one place and not falling off. I have so many project bags, and they all have yarn in them. So I don't know what I must have been deciding what I was going to do.
Cheryl came to me last night and asked me, because I had my new yarn that I got in the box, and she's like, do we need to sew you up a project bag so you have something to put all that in? I was like, maybe. And she's like, I may have some fabric. She has a lot of fabric, but yeah, you were probably just getting ready to do all your projects, huh?
Yeah,
just putting them in bags.
Well, I don't know if you've been with us long enough, you can remember when I was making my granny square big blanket. And I was making the strips. And I was going to sew them together. Well, I got about halfway through
and got overwhelmed.
And then summer hit. And it's so hard to crochet when it's summer because it gets hot on you. If you're making a blanket, it gets hot. So I've got stacks of granny squares finished that I haven't sewed together. So I'm going to have to sit down and in my mind go, okay, now what was my plan here? I don't even know if I used a G or an H. And plus my tension was off. I tried one with a G and one with an H. I actually did that. And one was too small and one was too big. So I don't know what I used, but anyway.
Denny just asked how many was that? And I'm guessing you're asking how many skeins. I have 2 because I'm doing 2 at a time. And each one is 50 grams. Yep. And they say they're 210 yards each. So yeah. I mean, you could probably make one pair with one.
If you made shorties.
If you made really, really shorties.
And if you used it off
or if you had short feet.
or if you used an off color for the
heels and
toes and
cuffs,
then one would probably be enough too.
But I have size 9 to 9.5 feet. So I have long feet. So I need to I probably could make 2 pairs out of these 2 if I wanted. But
for me, you could.
I could make a second pair for you probably. But yours are the same amount of stitches around as mine are because you have wide feet.
Yeah, but I have short.
Yeah, there's not as long as mine. Hello, Laurel. Hi, welcome. I've been enjoying seeing all your sea glass, Laurel.
Yes.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
All the things she's been, have you seen those?
Yes.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, pretty. And then some girl out there, well, more than one girl, I'm sure, is doing where they're painting the rocks.
Oh, I've seen a lot of those videos.
Just
with the Mancala. Oh, no, she was asking you, how many projects did you say you had?
Oh, about 20 in there, about 20 different yarns in the different bags that I was starting projects, probably shawls, because I did a bunch of shawls. I did the 2 different kinds of shawls, and actually 3 different, but they're just kind of halfway. I'll probably pull them all out. If you've been with me for years, I tend to pull
the
things
same way
out.
too.
Yeah.
I have a basket full of projects in my room.
Yeah. So yeah. A couple blankets. I have 5 blankets on my bed, you guys. Now, Amber only has 1 probably.
No, we have 2, but I sleep under the sheet.
One's totally my dyed wool yarn. It took, if you want to know how many it takes to make a queen size bed, it is 24 skeins. And then the 3 I put around the outside because I like to have a
She likes
border.
it wide too.
Yeah, and I like it. Well, I want it to hang over a little bit. In fact, one of them that I made with cotton, I have 1 cotton, 1 acrylic, and 1 wool. So I must have 2 cottons. But yeah, it's like, and then I have, now this is funny, I have a thin cotton blanket that I bought when I lived in Montana in Helena at an old people's home at an estate sale. And well, it's an old fashioned, they don't even make them like that. And I have that on first because when the crocheted blankets on top of the sheet, I don't like the feel. Just putting that thinner blanket in between that, I don't have that feel. Now that's weird, I know, but I don't like that feel of those double crochets. So,
well, I've discovered that the best way when your feet are cold, we have a heating pad because we bought a heating pad because I get bad cramps. I'm just going to share that with you guys. And the heating pad helps. But when it's been when my only part of me really that gets cold is my feet. The rest of me is like always, super hot. Like you can feel it. So we have our blanket, our thin blanket from his parents. Then I have the heating pad. And then we have our quilt on top. And that gives you great insulation just to get your feet warm. It's perfect. And it automatically turns off at night too. So it goes for about a half an hour to an hour. And then it turns itself off. And then my feet get toasty and I sleep better. But the rest of me is out of the blanket.
The things you do. My legs get cold. My knees get cold. Isn't that weird? My knees in bed. And so through Owl Crate and one other crate, I got this thin velour blankets. Do you know what I'm talking about? They're thin. They're just supposed
like
to
throws or whatever.
I have actually gotten in bed, put that throw, wrapped it around my legs, and then slid them in bed until my legs get warm. Something about the velour helps get your legs warm. And then I pull it out and I can sleep the rest of the night. But the bed will feel warm, and yet my knees are just cold. So
we've had the times where, when our heat went out. In Kingman, hi Coco. Kingman is not that cold, but it happened to be during the winter when our heat went out. And I remember wrapping myself up in a fleece blanket and then getting underneath the sheets because the fleece reflected my body heat back at me better than being under a sheet and then a whole bunch of blankets,
Right.
It was just enough.
Hello, girl.
Jill says, makes perfect sense, Donna.
Thank you.
And then Denny says, back in the day, I remember my mom telling me a story how she used to heat up the iron and put it at the bottom of the bed when we were little so everyone would be warm. I've heard stories like that.
Well, they used to have these things.
Or bricks. They used to heat up bricks.
And they had these, I actually owned one time. They were like a pan with a lid on it and a long handle. And you would take coals out of the fireplace and the mothers would run them through the bed at night before the kids got in or before they even got in. outside to warm it up. And that it was called a bed warmer, I think is what they were called.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they use the coals from the fire. They just take
We've
it
done
out.
the microwave the rice bags too, and put like
Oh.
4 rice bags in the bottom of the bed
Yeah.
when we didn't have like a regular heating pad or a heated blanket. Dave loves his heated blanket when he has it. I can't, that's too hot for me. That's just too much commitment to heat for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jill says if I'm going to get cold, it will be my feet and the back of my neck.
Back of my neck.
You must be a stomach sleeper. So I would think that because my back of my neck, because I have so much hair, it's always
I have
hot
all
and I'm
my
always
hair.
pulling it up.
And I should pull my
Do you
hair
see
over.
your cat?
Oh yeah, she's doing the stretch thing. I pull
Sorry.
my hair over because I'm a side sleeper. So over the one ear, I pull the hair just to keep it warm.
And I always twist mine up and out of the way when I
And I just go.
because I get warm.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's funny. We're
Anyway.
funny.
well, yeah.
People are funny.
We all have our little quirky things we do to keep in this life. So
Mhm.
anyway.
I'm gonna start doing TikTok videos about my quirks because I realize some of the things I do are just weird.
And then you're gonna find out that a million other people
Well,
do
like
it too.
my
Because,
brain works weird. I was telling Dave we went and saw the movie Eternals.
oh, did you? Yes.
Okay, yeah, we saw that like a month and a half ago.
Yeah, because it's on.
It came on Disney Plus this week.
Yes.
But we saw it like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. The entire movie I couldn't focus because one of the characters' name is Ajak. AJAK. The entire movie, my brain went AJAK, 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 like over and over spelled her name.
Oh,
And I couldn't focus on the movie. And I'm like, oh my gosh,
This
so
is
weird.
my girl. This is my
Coco.
Coco.
She's like, are you showing me to the camera? Hi. Hi.
She disappeared when we first started because I had vacuumed. And I mean, I only have to touch that vacuum, open the closet and touch the vacuum. She is gone. She's my one. She's a loving cat and stuff, but she is the only cat I've ever had that's afraid of so many things. The thunder. Oh my goodness. You'd think it was inside the house because she hides under things just to get away from it. And 4th of July and
but she likes me.
Yeah, she likes people.
She likes Amber.
She's a good girl.
You are a good girl. She's like, I know Amber misses her tabby.
She was born on my birthday 2.5 years ago. So she's my birthday cat.
She's still a baby.
Yeah, her still a baby. Anyway, moving along.
Mom has some stuff to show.
Yeah, Amber didn't die, yarn, but I did.
I just
got
went like this and went,
oh,
the
yeah.
cat hair went towards your face. I'm sorry. Denny said, hi, kitty.
Hi, kitty. Her name is Coco. She got
She's-
dandruff or is that fuzz?
It's probably both. I mean, their skin gets dry during the winter like ours does.
Yeah.
Katya used to get dandruff because her skin was so dry.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So I dyed yarn.
Yes.
I've got 5 new ones. 10, 5 new ones that you won't see today because it's winter and it's taking longer than usual to dry in my bathroom. So that's not, but I do have 5 others or 6 others.
5 because
Now
2
I've
of
got-
them are the same.
Oh, cat hair
Now you
all
got
over.
Molly hair all over, or not Molly.
Cocoa hair.
Cocoa hair.
Anyway, so the first one I'm going to show you is Hawaiian Lagoon. Whenever I put pink with the turquoise, it makes me think of Hawaii. I have no idea why. And this is in my ragdoll. This is in my 75-25, I think. Yeah. This is in my
A good sock one. And that's a fingering weight.
Yeah, fingering weight for socks. All that you're going to see is all fingering weights. And then I did these 2. I did one in sparkle and one in 75-25, the ragdoll. And I called this one Sonora Desert or Sonora Sunset. And I did this a different way. This was an experiment. So a lot of these I have no recipe for, so I can't
So
make them
they're
again.
one of a kind.
They're one of a kinds, 2 of a kinds, because there's 2 of each.
Mhm.
But this is 4 of a kinds because 2 of that. 2 of
Yes.
that. But anyway, I don't know if you can see the sparkle.
Yeah, kind of. Lift up a little bit higher. There you go. You can kind of see it sparkle when you move it.
Oh, bye-bye. We have
Gotta go
little
see about a
mutts.
dog.
We have little mutts next door and they bark at everything. And she sits up in the window and watches them. So anyway,
Denny says,
so,
oh, pretty, by the way.
oh, thank you. And then I don't like
Hi,
working.
Gabby.
I don't like work. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like working
Sorry.
with blacks and browns and that kind of
You
stuff.
don't.
But I mean, I'm a brighter color, but I did step out of my comfort zone and I made this one and I call it Herbal Tea and Honey. So it's the browns, kind of a sage green and gold. Is it one already?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that one. And then I brought back my Hawaiian Dream from last year, and it's the turquoise, the pinks, and the sour apple green.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did this really isn't orange, you guys. It looks orange, but it's not. It's actually cayenne red, and then some gold. And even though that looks brown, it's really purple. Really got purple. So that's these 6. Even that it almost feels cold.
Mm-hmm. It does, just because I think it's because it's been sitting cold though.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
you've
that's
gotten
those
some
6.
beautiful yarns, by the way.
Thank you.
And Lori has to go because the family's calling her to watch a movie. But thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Because I don't know what time it is in different spots. So
And she said she'll watch the replay to see all the pretty yarn.
right, because I'm also gonna unbox an owl crate
Mm-hmm.
for you book people out there like me. So anyway, so that's that. And then these are already all listed. I also have a brand new listing this week. I am doing oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it. What's that word we use for Valentine's Day when you're single? Oh, Single Awareness Day.
Oh,
Yarn for and I'm doing it, and it's a mystery yarn. It'll be open until the 30th of January, and it'll go out before the 5th of February. So you should get it in time if you want to make socks for Valentine's Day or whatever. But that's on my site today.
say they'll get it by the 5th of February.
Yes.
So they're gonna have
A
9
week.
days to make socks.
Some people are
Some
fast.
people are. I mean, I knit fast, but
right.
just checking. I was just.
I'm a
making sure.
crocheter, so to me that seems like a long time to make something. But
when you're knitting with
Yeah.
things that are tiny, you don't use yarn as tiny as what you dye.
No, that's true. So anyway, so that's out. And today, if you're in my mini skein yarn club, mystery mini skein yarn club, or not, today is the last day to sign up for that. I changed the color. I choose one color, like say emerald green, and then I make 5 colorways that have the emerald green in it, but they've got different colors in it. So you get 5 different mystery minis, but they all have the one color in it somewhere.
Mhm.
So, and then of course I still have my Wizard and Witches is up. My formerly Harry Potter Club is up. This is my 6th year of doing it. It started in January, and it's a month to month. So you can join for the months you want. And that closes on the 31st of January and goes out on the 5th of February this month. So that's the clubs keep me busy too. They're fun, but I think I'll have to think of a different color scheme every month so that, and then I never use it again. It's only in my clubs. So yeah. So, but they're fun. They're fun. So anyway.
By the way, this is
BTW.
video number 100. This is our 81st episode, but it's video number 100 on our YouTube channel.
How come?
Because we have other random videos in between.
Oh, okay.
Some where we've had false starts and had to video twice.
Oh, right. And I think we've been on 3 years.
I don't know anymore.
Might be maybe 3. At least
I made
3.
my first hat 6 years ago. I've been seeing my memories on Facebook.
Oh, but
I
we
knit
were
my first hat with yarn I had dyed. So that's how that timeline.
right.
But yeah,
But
I
I've
don't
been
remember.
dyeing yarn for a long time too. And I've been on
Like a few
Etsy
months
for-
more than I did.
Yeah,
So
and
like
I've been
you've
on
been a little
Etsy.
over 6 years
I was on Etsy a couple of years before that on the other shop, my
since 2010
yes. So
or 2011 actually.
yeah,
This is.
almost 10 years, 11 years.
Mhm.
Wow. Time flies, you guys. Anyway,
Mhm.
so what do we
Oh, Sue said, how do you get to the clubs?
just go on my crystalskieshanddyed.etsy.com and
Do you have a
yeah,
thing
it
on the
says
side
yard
that says
clubs. Yeah,
Okay.
it says yard clubs, and it'll be the first one down
Okay.
is my yard club, and it says 3 are there because I put my single awareness in the club thing because
Mhm.
I'm only doing it once.
It's just like an exclusive yarn though.
yeah, an exclusive
more of
yard.
a-
Yes,
mhm.
I already know what I'm making. It's already in my mind.
And she also said, congratulations on 100. And Denny said, congratulations on 100. That's
Oh.
great.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And so now that Amber's not going to China and hopefully staying in Utah,
we'll see what happens.
we
on
might be
that.
able to actually do another 1 or 2 hand dyeing videos one of these times where we actually just do a quick show you how we hand dye some yarns because
Mhm.
there's so many different ways to do it. We all can take that same way of doing it and do it in a different.
Mhm.
Some of them you watch somebody do it on TikTok and they're going so fast. You're going, okay, what? Did I miss a step?
Mhm.
So, but it's fun to watch those two. And then, of course, I've always watched all the different yarn dyers on YouTube. They're
Mhm.
just fun to watch, and they give me ideas. I mean, I change them a lot, but they give me ideas, just like all the colorways on Etsy. You know, we look at them to get ideas,
Mhm.
and they're just fun to see what other people put together that we would never think of doing. So,
Mhm. Because
anyway.
you like the same 3 colors.
No, but as you saw, there was no real red in any
Blue,
of
pink,
this.
and purple. Those are the 3 colors she used a lot of.
I know it, and I kept trying to get away from the aqua, and it just seems to go with so many things, you know. And then I had leftover dye, and this the ones you're going to see next, whatever, they're some of the leftover dye. Because you don't want to throw it away.
They'll leave no dye behind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and they're very vibrant because I've just poured water in it. Some of these I used, I mixed citrus heights. That's where we used to live. Citric acid with the dye, and then I'd sprinkle it on it. You can see the sprinkles on it. Well, then you have all this left. So I just added water into it and I poured it on it. So a lot of them are very vibrant.
Denny said she'd love to see how we dyed the yarn. Oh, and Jill just posted a link to your clubs.
Oh, thank you so
Jill.
much.
I love
Jill.
having mods.
Yeah, she's
They
our
can help out.
moderator.
She's one of our, I think we have 3 mods,
Do we?
but she's the only one on right now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Because
so
yeah, we have a
that's
couple.
that.
So
Okay,
do you
so
want to is it already cut open? your
yes,
owl
it's
crate?
already cut open. So if you don't want unboxings, this is a book box subscription. If you've never heard of them before, this is Owl Crate. And there's Owl Crate, Little Joy, Book of the Month. I mean, there's all kinds, but they're fun. I was with them about 6 months ago. We stopped it.
You were with them about a year ago.
But I did them for about a year. I did different ones. I did Owl Crate, Little Joy, Fairy Loot, and one other. Oh, Beacon Box.
So and we only did Beacon Box like twice.
Yeah, mostly the Christmas ones. So, but
really quickly, Denny said aqua is a great color.
Yes.
And Jill said teal is always a great idea.
Yes,
or a good idea.
And Jill
Jill loves teal.
Yeah, Jill, my Hawaiian dream is teal. That's not it.
So you guys, good news about us staying. I'll probably be able to start doing tumblers and pens again sometime soon.
Oh yeah, because she'll be able to get it out of storage and start
once we figure out where we're going to be.
Yeah,
and get our own place.
Yeah, because she has to have an area for those because she can't do them just in her bedroom.
No, because of the epoxy, it's not safe.
Right. So
because I can't leave the window open right now.
Okay. So Owl Crate, I did cut it open and I did take all the squigglies out. In fact, during taking the squigglies out, I actually took one of the products and got dropped into the garbage, and then I heard the plop.
Oh, you figured it out. Okay, we gotta open it sideways. Okay.
Well, this is what it looks like. You get a bunch of good stuff.
And usually there's paper squigglies in there too.
And they send you a card, a spoiler card. And this theme of this one was Thrill of the Hunt. So everything, it's not the same as the book that you're getting, but they take different genres from different things. And Amber will read them
as you find them.
So I guess we'll start with this one. This is a flat Owl Crate exclusive collectible ceramic bowls. That's right. They're going to have 4 collectible bowls this year.
Okay, so let me explain a little bit about the bowls really fast. Together with artist Janine LaCour, we're bringing a bit of the magic of Middle Earth to your table with a limited edition ceramic bowl collection.
So these are Lord of the Rings.
Each bowl in the series celebrates a different iconic location from Tolkien's Lord of the Rings universe. We're beginning our journey in the dwarven kingdom of Erebor, perfect for a box full of heists. Thorin Oakenshield's quote, "Loyalty, honor, a willing heart, I can ask no more than that," is rendered in dwarven runes along the bowl's edge. The box features a map of Middle Earth designed by mapmaker in the reeds.
Oh, on the outside.
Yeah.
And then this is all in
that's in Dwarvish.
And then it's got the
oh yeah. I'm like, is that upside down?
Yeah,
but no, they're gonna see it right.
Erebor. And so that's this. So
That's
I'll be getting 4. I actually signed up for 6 months to begin with. So
Jill, I can get those to you shortly when I have a place. She needs more crime pens.
Oh,
but I have to make sure I have a place to do them. So once we get everything figured out, hopefully in the next month.
Okay, so that was that.
Okay, so that's awesome. I love Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite books.
And then I knew this
series,
was
I guess.
coming. They're sending us, I have one in my bedroom too. Every year they send you a pin. It's called a pin,
Compass pin banner.
a pin banner, because they are starting a new set of pins this year. And they'll all be, well, I'll show you when we get to the
It
pin.
says, use it to display and organize your enamel pin collection throughout the year. This is to celebrate the beginning of our literary luggage series.
Literary luggage series. Okay. And this is the literary luggage pin. Starts out like that.
Each month's box will include a suitcase pin featuring a beloved fictional location, all
Right.
designed by Hey Atlas Creation.
So this one is Red London.
From a darker shade of magic, it says.
I haven't read that book yet, but it's on my list to read.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's why I got Owl Crate. It's the only one that consistently every month you get an enamel pin. And I mean, if you know enamel pins, they sell anywhere from $10 to $30 each. So that's that. Oh, some more squigglies. Then we get this little pouch.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Author and artist Hafsa Faisal of Icy Designs crafted a unique fictional souvenir straight from the pages of her own book, We Hunt the Flame. This dinar coin is designed to resemble the currency you'd find in the fictional kingdom of Arawiya.
Okay.
I think that's how it's pronounced.
Arawiya. Okay.
That's cool.
That's the pin.
And then did you show both sides of it? Okay. I missed that.
It says the Golden King on the one side, and on the other says 10 dinar. May Arawiya be with you. So yeah, it's kind of a
May Arawiya be with you. I wonder that the kingdom is Arawiya. I wonder if like that's their god too, or something like that.
Yeah, it's We Hunt the Flame. No, that's the other one. This
We
is
Hunt the Flame.
Oh, this is We Hunt the Flames. That's another book on my book list that I want to read.
Oh, my joints hurt from all the crocheting I've been doing.
Okay, next we have Squirrely. Then they sent us this Mourners, No Funerals from Six of Crows. That's another one of those out there. And on this side it says Grishavers. That must be somebody that's in it. What is it from?
Looking to stash away your Crow Club earnings? Keep your Krug safe inside this officially licensed Six of Crows canvas pouch from Out of Print featuring the Ketterdam skyline.
Okay, so that must be
the Ketterdam skyline.
Yeah, I've heard of Six of Crows too. I mean, I've heard good things about it.
Okay, LDS Venus just commented, by the way. Okay, although I know you were looking forward to going to China, I'm relieved that you won't be going at this time.
See?
I know.
Yeah, I'm not the only one. Okay, we got a book. I think it's a wood book.
It is.
It says, make yourself a myth and live within it so that you belong to no one but yourself.
Wink and Wonder transformed one of our favorite quotes from the Gilded Wolves into this wooden bookmark featuring Parisian-inspired designs to suit the book's setting.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, and then we get the book. And they've started, when I got it before, they didn't do this, but they've started sealing them.
Oh, that's kind of nice to keep the pages from bending while in packaging. I like that.
They started sealing these. Comes with another thing Owl Crate does. Every book comes with a letter from the author.
This will be a different type of book for you too.
Praise for the Ivory Key.
It's an Indian-inspired fantasy duology, it says.
Oh, and another thing they do, Owl Crate, is you get a reversible book cover. This is the other side with characters from the book.
Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't want to reverse it though.
No,
because I wouldn't want to change the bends in it.
Yeah. So, but that's on the inside. And then this is what the book looks like. It's got a gold. You know the name of that thing?
Foil cover.
No, the round thing. It's called a
foil stamp.
From India.
Oh, a mandala.
A mandala. So they did an exclusive foil stamp. So this is the Owl Crate gets different book covers and different hardback cover things.
So this is what they say. I'm going to tell you what they say about the book. Our book selection this month is the first in an Indian-inspired fantasy duology. In the Ivory Key, magic is a prized resource, and it's the only thing between peace and war.
Ooh, I
When
like it.
magic runs out, 4 estranged royal siblings must find a new source before their country is swallowed by invading forces. Our signed edition features an exclusive cover as well as
I forgot
reversible
about that.
dust jacket art created by artist Ariana Javeri. You'll also find an exclusive foil stamp on the hardcover case beneath the jacket. Author
They signed it.
Akshaya Raman wrote a letter just for our subscribers as well. And this is the letter.
Right.
Okay. Robin said, me too. Best news ever, by the way.
Yeah, I told you.
That's a cool box. Did you ever read the one from last year's Bantam book, by the way?
No,
The
No, I-
Heiress Apparent?
no, it's one of my. I haven't read that other one that I was so excited about getting either last week.
That was so good. I read that book in like a week.
Okay.
So really quickly, someone asked about my true crime pens. I don't have a true crime pen, but I will show you. This is one of the pens I made. This is it. I'm going to be honest, it's just a special vinyl with epoxy over it to make it more durable, but this is the type of pen I make. It's a gel pen. It's the Inkjoy, and they're really good pens, aren't they? They write
Yes.
really well, and
I
they're
have
really
3 or 4
dark.
of them because Amber also, which she'll probably start up again for all of
I
us.
probably could, yeah.
Yeah, is a pen
My
club,
pen of the month club.
pen of the month club.
I
And
did it
so-
for 3
3
months before we were moving. So
yeah. And
yeah,
it's just a fun thing. You don't know what you're going to get. It's a
Mhm.
mystery fan club, but you always know you're going to get a pen. That's, and if you use pens a lot, one pen can, it's always fun. I've been real careful with mine. I keep them. I don't put any in my purse
Mm.
because
yeah.
if they're in my purse, they could get lost.
And I have I'm going to say it this way, a buttload of refills because I bought a whole bunch of refills too. If you need any pen refills, I still have a ton. Jill, well done, Amber. LOL. But yeah, so I have a whole bunch. I might just post them on Instagram this week too. The ones I have left that I haven't sold.
Oh yeah.
If you want one
She
that
gave me one
that
with
I
cats
can't
on it.
personalize right
Okay.
now,
Right.
but
So
that came out beautifully. Yeah, doesn't it look nice? I love sometimes this was a simple one to make because it's just the special vinyl. But first thing I love Expressions vinyls. But yeah, and Inkjoys are nice pens. And hi Bree, welcome. She said sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's okay.
Welcome.
You can watch it on a rerun or
and you guys look what I bought.
I'm
I'm gonna make a bigger squishy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how easy this stuff is to work with. Because it feels thin, really.
Mhm.
It might.
And so I actually got a crochet hook that's 2 sizes smaller than what they recommend.
Yeah, because I always use smaller too.
So it'll make it tighter. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you
I
might be able to
might-
see it next time.
I might make a jellyfish. I've seen a pattern for a bigger jellyfish.
Oh.
Because I think jellyfish are cute when they're crocheted.
Well,
It's cuter
jellyfish
than
and
some things.
octopuses look
Yes.
almost the same.
But
yeah.
octopuses, you do the curly legs.
Oh, okay.
Well done reading those India names. Thank you, Jill. I try really hard. I pride myself in pronouncing names
Right.
pretty accurately because being a teacher, it's embarrassing when you mispronounce names. So I try really hard to.
And she was going to teach English in China.
It was.
Yeah.
But then they changed it. And we
Right.
weren't. I told
Right.
you.
No, that's what
Well,
her.
and the other
English.
things in China were changing too with teaching. Like you weren't allowed to say you were teaching English. And so they were basically doing like kindergarten with the kids. And so because the Chinese government had decided that no one outside of who's not from China can teach English to their people anymore, which is weird. Because that's how you get conversational English is by speaking with a native speaker. But yeah, so that was
Right.
I'm good with English.
I know.
Do you guys want me to read books? I was going to ask about that.
Oh, you know
No,
what's his name
We
does?
talked about that. Yeah, and
Yeah.
so does what's her name? Grandma.
Right. Well,
Squirrel,
Fiber Spider
Knit, Purl, and
reads,
Squirrel.
he read Christmas Carol and one other book.
Mhm,
He reads the classics,
mhm.
but this would be a way that
I thought about like doing chapter books, like reading like a chapter at a time to you guys. I mean, I like to read, and I know sometimes you guys like to listen because
Like me.
it's easier, huh? We talked about that
yeah,
than
then-
trying to read while crocheting or knitting. But I thought we've talked about that in the past,
right,
and now that I'm not going anywhere, I'll have more time for it.
right.
Sorry, that was feeling a little loose.
Right.
Just a little loose. Like
Anyway.
it's falling off.
It's not.
No, but
So
just like,
anyway, you guys,
anyway.
well, that's about it. I think we've done
I
everything.
think
Any
we
more
should.
questions?
Or
Thank-
comments, or hey guys.
Thank you, new people and everybody.
Thanks for joining us. Oh, someone messaged you.
I heard the bzz.
Yeah,
So anyway,
about your dishcloths. That's all.
oh,
So thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. I know it's been a month. We should be, I know I saw, we should be
in 2 weeks. So that
in
would
2
be
weeks. Yeah.
15, 29th, 28th,
29th
29th
of January.
of January. Yeah.
Mhm. And maybe I'll have news by then of what, if we have any,
If you've decided or
Mhm.
whatever.
because Dave did apply for a job in Park City. But it's now not on the website. So we think maybe they're pooling their candidates now and trying to.
Gonna
Mhm.
interview.
So if he gets that job, then we'll definitely stay here somewhere because I can get a job. I can get a job anywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, my license is so broad.
yeah, through
Like
eighth
I
grade.
can teach anything.
Yeah.
That's I mean, that's the lucky thing is, or I mean, I guess it's lucky if you don't care about following your husband around.
Right.
But I mean, we've always talked about that, about the fact that I can get a job anywhere. I really can. I mean, usually I have a job before we get to somewhere when we've moved. Every
Right.
time, actually, I think I've had a job before we've gotten there, except for Blackfoot. That's the only time I didn't have a job in advance. But every other place we've moved,
Right.
I've had a
and
job.
she also drives buses. She's drives the school bus. So
Mhm.
she could do that.
I do still have a CDL, but I'd have
Yeah.
to change it to a Utah CDL.
Right. And
We drove by somewhere that was paying $23 an hour for their drivers. Up in, where were we? We spent the night at a fancy hotel on Wednesday night. It's like a castle that has themed rooms just to do something fun. But it was in
what city?
Cottonwood
Canyon?
It was in Cotton. It was near Cottonwood Canyon. It was near Little Cottonwood and Big Cottonwood Canyon.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, so but up there was a school district that was hiring for bus drivers, and they had a big sign that said like 23 an hour for their
Probably
bus
because they're in
drivers.
the mountains there. Yeah, it's really.
Well, and it's hard to get bus drivers, just like it's hard to get teachers and it's hard to get subs. Right now, education is hard to get. Well, everywhere it's hard to get people to work, honestly.
Right. On other
Everything.
jobs, yes.
Mhm.
So anyway.
Jill said, I thought about it, have to find books not still in print or public domain. They can still be in print. They just have to be public domain books to read out loud.
Oh, right.
I
Okay.
think-
That's why Fiber Spider reads the old
Mhm.
classics and stuff.
All Charles Dickens are
All
public
right.
domain. We were reading something the other day that was coming into public domain, and Dave was excited about it. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, that's why we did a lot of Gilbert and Sullivan plays. Because they're public domain. You don't have to pay royalties to perform them.
Right. That's why everybody
Mhm.
does those oldie but goodies.
Jill asked, do you have to transfer or get a certificate for each state like I had to in cosmetology? Yes. Once I get a job, my license will work to get the job, but once I get to whatever state that is, I have to transfer my license. And some of those transfer straight across with reciprocity. So Utah, if I had my full license in Idaho, which I don't quite yet, because I have my 3-year preliminary license, I could transfer straight across. But because I don't have that, I'm going to have to take the Praxis 3 in Utah to get my Utah license. Some states like Arizona, Dave had to take an Arizona's history course before he could get his Arizona
I remember
license. Like some states have different requirements you have to add on, but your license will work until you get those things. So yeah. Sadly, there's no like international license.
You mean
Would be
interstate. Yeah.
Well, but international to work internationally across the country.
Oh, okay. Get your arm.
I guess
Anyway.
interstate works. A national license, not international. National license.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. The international's for the world.
Mhm. Although, I mean, there's some things like you can become a highly qualified teacher nationally, but there's special things hoops you have to come through to become a highly qualified teacher.
Okay.
On top of going to school and taking all these tests and doing your student teaching. There's
Okay.
other things, but yeah.
Right.
So anyway, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and that's it for today.
Yeah. Hopefully next time we'll have more. You might have more yarn to show. We'll have more things to
Right. We won't have
talk
another
about.
book box next time. So yeah, we'll try to have more projects to show you guys.
I'll probably
but-
have more amigurumi to show you
Yeah.
because I crochet
Have a
faster
space.
than I knit.
Yes, we all do.
I mean, I love knit. Well, you don't knit at all.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. But I know how to knit. I've
Mhm.
tried it and I lose patience with it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Jill said, I hope you don't have to take more hours. I shouldn't have to do any more student teaching stuff, thankfully, but I might have to take a class. So yeah, that's
Right.
more hours, I guess.
Right.
But if we go to Nevada, I don't know what they require. I know Arizona has that Arizona thing, but I don't know.
Well, you'll find out when you
I don't know why I just did that with the pen too. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Anyway.
Anyway,
Okay.
so thank you guys for joining us. We hope you had fun. Thank you to the new people and to people who've been here with us forever.
Make sure to subscribe.
Like, share, comment,
Anything.
message us. And Jill, yes, message me about the pens. And I'll let you know when I can start doing stuff again. I'm hoping soon. Once we figure out where we're gonna be, because
Then they'll get an apartment.
then
Then we won't get one until then.
and we're talking about trying to make sure we have space to do everything we want to do too.
Right. So,
And thankfully we have money saved up so we can afford a down payment, even on an apartment, like first and last month's rent if we're just renting.
right.
So
Okay.
All right,
Well, we'll
guys.
see you all in a couple weeks, hopefully, for sure.
Yep. And then message us.
Yep.
Do whatever.
Check
do
out
whatever. I
our
can't
shops, my shop.
check out Mom's Shop. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Be our friends.